Welcome back, everybody. Now, 9 to 5 is a music group that's made up of 4 members, namely Thuso Morabe, Monde Ndlovu, Stringer and Langelihle Ndlovu. The band's music is a breath of fresh air, made unique by their uncommon melodies and versatile production, which allows them to experiment with, pop, funk, dance and house music. Now, this morning, we found out more about the band and we joined by 2 of the members, Thuso and Monde. Gentlemen, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. Good stuff, man. See, I can't see. Was on herder.
Hey.
Was on herder, man.
They definitely will.
That really was a great piece, man. That really was absolutely stunning. So, how did you guys meet? I'm going to start with you.
Well, we met in university, and a friend of ours was in the choir. Like, hey, look, there's a guy looking for a pianist, right? And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And then from there, he's like, I like what you're doing. Let's do more of this. And I brought my brother along. Okay. And then later on, we also met Usol through the performing journey. And that's pretty much how we got together.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Thuso, right?
Yes.
So, Thuso, I want us to discuss the roles that each and every one of you play. Like, what's the value that you bring to this band?
Well, I'll start with myself.
Yeah.
I'm more like the producer, the sound engineer in the group, the DJ as well. And then with Monde, he's the keyboard player, vocalist, songwriter. Langa, vocalist, songwriter. Saul is the guitar player. But as well, like all of us play a very pivotal role in the music. Like we all come together, we all make sure that we contribute equally. We write all together, everything, we brainstorm together. So it's not really boiled down to what you do specifically, but it's more as a group, we just, we link and make stuff happen. So yeah.
Before you guys met, each and every one of you had a different vision for this band, You had, a different outlook of how the band would be. And did you try to maybe synergize or maybe, just create a synergy of how this band is supposed to be and the vision? And just looking back, are you seeing that vision coming to fruition?
I think the beautiful thing is not being able to see into the future. So I came in doing R&B and all of that. I had never done like house music, but it's like, look, this is popular and you can merge R&B into house and you get artists like the popular artists now that have that soulful house kind of sound. So I didn't see that in the beginning. I was like, this is experimental. But having a visionary in the group, a producer that can see the end product, really kind of helps us kind of add our own elements and he can fuse it into production.
Right. Now, can you describe for us, the type of music that you guys create? Would you box it in one specific genre or is it just a cocktail of genres?
Definitely, that's what... Actually, you gave me the right word. Cocktail is very precise.
Welcome to my world.
We love cocktails too. By the way, what we do is like, we fuse a whole lot of sounds together. Like Monde just mentioned, he's from a R&B background. Saul loves a lot of rock and roll. You can even see the way his image is, So like everybody just infuses we just come. So mainly, but what I can say is that we do a lot of African motivated type of sound, like whether we're doing amapiano, this is experimental as well. It's not the sound that we normally would do, but we could do electro, we could do, progressive house, we could do normal house music, we could do like Afro pop, it's a whole lot of stuff. We just music, we defined as music.
Right.
Music is basically what explains who we are.
Let me rope in the other band members, Langelihle, right?
Yes.
So you guys are brothers?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so would you say you come from a musical family or is just the two of you?
Oh, very much so. Our late father was a professor of music. So
really?
he imparted music to us. To us when we were young. So he used to train us at our back room at home, and it was an everyday thing, vocal exercises, all the works. Yes, he definitely instilled music in us, yes.
Langa, music is very universal.
Yes.
So when he instilled music in you, so what really prompted you or inspired you to go for a particular genre that you're following?
Well, as Thuso had said, I don't think there is a specific genre that we do. I think we amalgamate all the type of music that we've learned from our past
Got you.
into whatever it is that we are doing at that present time.
Yeah.
So there is no specific genre, but I believe influence, everyday influence, and trends as well. But we don't necessarily follow trends, but we add elements of whatever is out there so that we are relevant in terms of keeping up with the Kardashians. I'm just joking.
Soul the Rockstar.
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Tell me, 9 to 5, how did that name come about?
The 9 to 5, to be honest, the real person that knows that name is, Monde. I can never really give you...
Okay, but you're part of the band, right?
Yeah,
you're part of the band.
Yeah,
obviously, you should know.
Now tell them why.
I jumped on the wagon
Yeah.
late in the band.
Okay.
Yeah, so 9 to 5 is that, you go to work every day. So this is our 9 to 5.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You guys have performed at quite a number of, festivals. So how has the journey been for you guys?
Journey's been quite amazing. I mean, for the fact that, coming with a different sound that nobody's heard, we do also our own event as well. It's called the 9 to 5 experience. So people are actually receiving our music and the type of style and the vibe that we're doing as a collective. So it's been pretty amazing.
So any new material that you guys are working on?
Yes, so right now we do a lot of collaborations.
Yes.
With just a lot of unknown guys, but very talented. But we're just waiting towards doing a full project at probably the middle or end of this year. Maybe an album, we don't know yet. But the collaboration is just to expose it to different markets, different sounds, so that we can see where it goes. There's Amapiano now, there's Afro beats, but we're trying to find the next best thing. Yeah.
And speaking of Afrobeat and Amapiano, Amapiano is the next big thing in South Africa.
Yeah.
Are you, hoping, or do you think you might even embrace this particular genre in future?
Definitely. We do have a Amapiano project. We call it Love and Amapiano, and we take the R&B and we just slap it onto the piano. So it's quite different. It's a unique sound, and I think people out there should check out Love and Piano and have their own taste of what 9 to 5 would sound like doing Amapiano. Yeah.
He just mentioned collaborations. Is there a danger that collaborating with somebody with a totally different background from you guys and a totally different genre would perhaps dilute the flavor of the sound that you create?
Not really, that's actually been the more you are different, the much better it is, because we get to, experiment and play with something that we, it's a skill. Music is a skill. If you can, it's like how you actually come out with the end product is practicing that skill. So if we find ourselves, like for example, let's say we collaborating with some Northern African type of artist with their sound, it's very nice for us because it's going to be like, okay, wow, how can we, make this sound, proper? Like how can we communicate what we are and what other people, like what the other person brings to the table as well. So it's more like, it's the more you're different, the better it is, actually. The more interesting it is. So I like that. I think that's a challenge. It's a nice challenge.
So how do we connect with you gentlemen in terms of, booking you and maybe consuming your music?
Well, social media, we're quite prominent on Instagram and Facebook, but we are expanding to the TikTok. So at 9to5_RSA, you'll find us.
Okay.
And you can DM us and look, I like what I hear, guys. Getting married, then we'd love to sing at your wedding.
Yeah. Gentlemen, I'll be chatting to you, man. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Cool stuff. Thank you. Well, we just spoke to music group called 9 to 5 on their music. They will be performing for us a little bit later.